Hey everyone, it's What You Want to Know Wednesday, and I missed you guys. It's been a crazy, busy week. I guess? Well, it's Wednesday, but like the last week was insane nuts, and it's so hot out today that Murray really wanted to walk. Oh, you want to talk, people? Okay, baby. Come on up, baby. Oh, look, it's my dog. Love you, buddy. Love you, buddy. I don't want your stinky dog kisses. Okay, one on the nose is fine. So Murray, we were pretty busy last week, weren't we? Yeah, what'd we do, Murray? Oh, we launched our digital course. We're working on the launch of our digital course. Whoa, Murray, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. I'm gonna get lip gloss on your head. So we were really busy and we were ready to launch our digital course. Ours because, I don't know, Murray's my chief marketing officer, so hey, what the hell? How you doing there, Michael? Nice to see you. So I want to give you guys my best tips on how to psych yourself up for a live shot, okay? Here's the deal. We prep our hair. Oh, maybe I didn't today. I did kind of brush it and put it in a ponytail. We prep our makeup. That I did. I put my makeup on today. We make sure that we're wearing a great outfit for our live shot. We get ready for the day, right? So we do all that prep, but we don't prep our mind. And what do I mean by prepping our mind? Okay, this is my number one tip. I got other tips. Number one tip, okay? We don't prep our mind. We walk around being small in this world. If you are and again, this applies to people who aren't reporters, but just stay with me here, okay? If you are a reporter in a market size 120, let's say, even 60, 50, 40, 30, I don't know, whatever it is to you, and you think it's small because it's all about comparison, right? Like, I remember being in market 26 and just not feeling good enough, like wishing I could be in a higher market. So we tell ourselves these lies in our head. It's ridiculous. Anyway, if you come at that live shot like a market 120 or a market 200 or a market, let's say 300 in your head, reporter, that's how you're going to deliver that. So we tell ourselves things about ourselves. We're not good enough based on the market size that we're in. We don't know what we're doing. Actually, guess what? You do. You have that job and you're smart. You'll figure it out because every day you figure it out. In fact, you've got all these days that you figured it out up until today. So there's proof, okay? So it's just a story. It's a story that you tell yourself that you're not good enough and you don't know what you're doing. We think that other people know more than we do, okay? That's another lie we tell ourselves. Other people know more than we do, and we just kind of act small. In our head, we also say all the not enoughs, right? Not good enough, smart enough, skinny enough, tall enough, good looking enough, brilliant enough, didn't go to this school, didn't go to that school, don't know anyone on TV, never gonna get there, this is hopeless. We tell ourselves all those things. Now what if we did the opposite? That would be prepping our mind, right? Oh, Murray perked up for this one. You may not be able to see because he's short. But we have to prep our mind. And what you do is tell yourself, I am good enough. I got this. I am a market, whatever it is you want to be, 10, 21, I don't know, whatever you want to be. I work in New York City. That was my thing. So I would show up to Connecticut like I worked in New York City. And I would have that attitude. And believe me, I wasn't always as confident as I am now. I would embody that. So much so that I would pretend I'm standing on a New York City street corner when in fact I was working in Connecticut and I was in some other street corner in some other town in some other state. I would psych myself up. And I would show up like that. So guess what? No matter where you are in the world, you get to decide who you are. You get to create yourself and you get to show up like that. So number one is know your power. Know your power, okay? We often don't prep our minds and know our power. So if you kind of forget your power, guess what? Prep your mind. And if you have to sit at home and write yourself a list of all the things that you are or that you want to be, then you can go in and look at that right before. Right, Murray? Murray is not a homeless dog as he was once. He is a very loved supermodel dog, isn't he? I don't know what Murray tells himself, but he was once homeless, and now, He got all the homes. Everybody loves Murray. So that's my number one thing. Okay, now another thing is we compare. Okay, let's stop doing that. Let's just stop it right now. Guess what? You aren't that whoever it is that you're jealous of or that you wish you had what they had. You're not that person. You're you. That's even better. You get to be you. You're the only you there ever was and ever will be. There's only one Murray in the world. It really is. You got brothers and sisters, but this is the only one, and I got them. So when we compare, we let comparison steal our joy. It doesn't matter what somebody else is. Keep your eye on you, because they're not thinking about you. They don't let you live rent-free in their head like you're letting them live rent-free in their head. So when you're looking at somebody else wishing, oh gosh, I wish I knew as many things as he does. I wish I was as good at live shots as he is. I wish I was as many contacts as she does. She always gets the exclusives. Ooh, how's that working for you? So number one, prep your mind and know your power. Number two, forget that the word comparison exists. Comparison is the thief of joy. Do not look at other people, okay? Now, if you are having trouble embodying this person that you want to be, if you're just not feeling that, like you're just not there yet, well, who do you want to be like? Who do you want to be like? Who does a live shot like you want to do? Can you embody that person? I always embodied other people when I was out reporting in New York. Always, because I didn't know my power, so that was a tougher one to do. Later on, I figured it out. But what I would do is embody other people. And I had an anchor who I looked up to. She is so wonderful. I had actually a couple of anchors that I looked up to. In New York, there was a woman by the name of Liz Cho. And she's just so classy and so regal and beautiful and has a wonderful voice and actually is one of the nicest people I've ever met. And she spent time with me. I will never forget it. Spent time with me, had lunch with me. She even allowed me to call her when I had a story that was a big deal that I didn't know what I was doing, help. And in the moment, she helped me. And I always remember, I want to be her. And every time I tried to, embody her, I'd sit up a little taller. Because she would have done that. How would she say this? How would she have done that? What would Oprah do, right? What would these people do? Now, I know I just told you that you're enough. But sometimes we have to play these tricks on our mind to realize that we're enough. And so, guess what? Liz Cho was me once. She was someone who didn't know her power, and she compared herself, I'm sure. Because why? Because she's human, okay? I don't know that she did that. I just know that she's human, and we're human, and we do these things. So don't beat yourself up about it. But embody someone that you want to embody. Another person I wanted to always embody is Rosanna Scotto. So warm, and everybody loves her. Now, I could never be her. She is her. But I could be the best me I can be. So that's another thing, is embody. So I want to say again, know your power, prep your mind, comparison, forget that word exists, and embody. And this goes for anyone that has a talk. If you got to go negotiate with your boss, tell yourself who the hell you are. Because you don't even realize the power you have. And guess what? Every one of you puts labels on yourselves that limit you and put you in a box. Not good enough. Well, I'll be great when I get there. No, your greatness is not determined by where you are. Your greatness is not determined by the job you have, what you've got, in your wallet. Here, Mary, you want that? No? Okay, good. It's not determined by that. It isn't determined by your size, I'll tell you that. Not determined by that. It's determined by you. So who are you going to be today? Who are you going to be today when you go do that live shot, when you go talk to that boss, when you make that call about that job? Who are you going to be? Are you going to be small about it? Or are you going to be your best advocate? Because screw agents, you're your own agent in life. It's super duper important to know your power. And when we're young, my clients, a lot of them, they're in their 20s. And I get it, because I was in my 20s once too, Murray. I know it's hard for Murray to believe. And I'm telling you, I didn't know my power then. So I want you to think about the labels you put on yourself. Again, sometimes some of you guys tell me you're too young. I'm too young, I don't get taken seriously. Okay. Well, do you let that live in your head? Because if you do, then you bring that to every circumstance and every interaction. You want to always use labels and thoughts and descriptors for yourself that bring you to your next place. So here's another little thing here. I have a friend, Katie. She's awesome. Hopefully she's watching this. I hope she feels better. She was not feeling great today. And I may have shared this with you. I don't know. I talk too much. So maybe I didn't. But Katie is awesome at manifesting stuff, right? Hey there, Phil. How are you? I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. By the way, if you're here now watching this live, hit me up with a hashtag Team Live. And if you're watching the replay, hit me up with a hashtag Team Replay. Always love to know that stuff. Thank you. And if you have any questions too, hit me up, okay, in the comments. So Katie is wonderful at business. She has a great business. And I am newer at business. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not good at business, because remember, my words have weight in the world. But I look up to Katie on this. And she said, well, let's take a look at what you're doing. Kind of sat down, looking at all these things that I was doing, making phone calls and the website and the digital course, all, she was kind of chatting about it. And she said, how would that $1 million business owner show up every day? Oh, didn't think about that, right? So how that $1 million business owner would show up is she would be big. She would be big. And she would ask for that thing, and she would make that hard phone call, and she would take herself seriously and dress up. And maybe she wouldn't be in her home office. Maybe she'd have an office somewhere else. Or maybe she would, fix up her home office so I could fix this situation over here. I could invest in myself and my space. That would be awesome, right? And so it really made me think, wow, I need to do more to celebrate myself and my amazing business. And so I threw this amazing lunch the other day, invited handpicked entrepreneurial women who I look up to, who inspire me. And they shared their stories of what they've overcome, what they're proud of, and what they're going to be doing the rest of 2019. And it was just a simple lunch, but it was really beautiful. It was in a beautiful home. It was gorgeous. And I would have never done that before. So that's how that $1 million business owner shows up. So let me ask you, how does that #1 market reporter show up? I bet you that person isn't running around putting on their makeup while they're driving, or showing up to a newsroom without makeup on. And maybe they wouldn't be, they'd invest in themselves and they get like a meal plan or something like that, like meal prep on Sunday because, they want to really feel good during the week. Or maybe, they would take some time to meditate in the morning. Take yourself seriously. What would Beyonce do? You know damn well Beyonce wouldn't show up anywhere without any makeup on, right? And she would take time for herself. She would meditate. She would eat right. Sure, she would be paying someone probably to meal prep for her, but whatever, right? No big deal. So what could she do? She would probably sit up a little taller and she'd take herself seriously and she'd ask for what she wants. And she wouldn't say just this or well that. No, she would use her words impeccably. So those are my best tips for you. I love you guys. I hope you're having a great day. I think you are fantastic. Hi, Claire. Hi, Trey. How are you? Let me see who's here, okay? Oh, Ronald says hi to Murray. Hello, Murray, baby. Hello, Murray. I love my pupper. He's the best. Love this guy. Hey there, Al. Oh, Al, you love my list. Thank you so much. Yeah, I created something I thought would be helpful to people. It's called the Don't Say It list. And I'm going to hit you up in the link here and I'll pin it so you can sign up for my email list. And I'm sending people emails of amazing tips that'll help them for free. Just be part of my tribe is all I ask. Just support me and be part of my tribe. And when I have my digital course, consider taking it. I mean, it's going to be great. It's the best thing you're ever going to invest in other than yourself, right? Investing in yourself really shows the universe exactly how important you are. So, hey, Ronald, I love it, I love it, I love it. Hi, Claire. Yeah, so anyway, if you sign up on the list, you get this amazing downloadable PDF of all the words that you never say on TV. Seriously. Seriously. Hey there, Michael, you're packing, okay. Phil is here in San Diego. Michael's going to drive to Lynchburg. Frank is here. What's up, Mr. Crosby? How are you? Frank has a dog named Crosby. I mean, a great dog. Just a great dog. Just like this great dog right here. Yeah. So my chief marketing officer says, Mom, let me go. I don't like this. So I'll let him go. Anyway, I love you guys. If you have any questions, you know where to get me. Hit me up in the comments, and I'll talk to you later.